Let's get rolling. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Young Entertainment Specialists. I'm your host Garrett, and today we are going to talk about something a little festive and a little controversial, if you will. We're going to talk about this. Eggnog. Why? Because it's the holidays, and it's for some reason, one of the most controversial things that you can bring up or serve during the holidays. As you can see, there are many different ways that it can be presented or sold. There's regular eggnog, there's pumpkin spice eggnog, there's even chocolate eggnog. If you look hard enough, you will find it. And personally, I think it's pretty good. To show how divisive and controversial this topic is, I shared a photo of eggnog on my Facebook and Instagram pages, and these are some of the quotes and opinions that I received from my friends. I like it, but only during the holidays because it is so rich. Even when I drink it, I prefer to dilute it with rum. Love it. I dilute mine with milk. I like it. Sometimes I like to mix it with milk or Sprite. I've never tried that before. No, it reminds me of cinnamon and bubblegum, and it freaks me out. It's a gift from God, and I love the stuff. Hands down, try Southern Comfort Vanilla Spice Eggnog. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic. It will, however, forever ruin all other eggnogs for you. Eggnog is absolutely foul. I love it, but it's so rich, I am grateful it's seasonal. I love it, but I never drink that much because, like others have said, it's so rich. No way. It be way nasty. It just doesn't taste good enough for me to waste calories on it. I'd rather eat sugar cookies or peppermint ice cream. Let me share exactly what eggnog is made out of. Milk, cream, sugar, whipped egg whites, and egg yolks. Pretty simple, right? Lucky for those of us who do like it, there's a couple different ways that you can enjoy it. You can find it at convenience stores at a fairly fair price for it, even with its, certain timing of the season prices. But I can say that I like to enjoy this. It's pretty good. Make sure you shake it up, though. This stuff needs shaking. And like many people said, diluting it with milk is sometimes a good idea. Also, through some research that I've done, I've come to find that the end product of eggnog, it's kind of gone through a big process through alcoholic versions through rum and other stuff like that. The end product basically came from Britain, which makes sense to me because a lot of my ancestry comes from Great Britain. I say, 'tis sweet, 'tis very rich, but I enjoy it. I've always wondered, what do I prefer giving Santa on Christmas Eve? Does he prefer milk, or does he prefer being given eggnog? But I think throughout most of my childhood with the cookies that I've given him, I think that I have given him milk most of the time. And that probably makes sense because it is a little bit thinner, as long as, you're not giving him like vitamin D milk. Then that probably works out, and, he's got a long way to travel, and that's probably the smart thing to do. But he probably has eggnog at the North Pole, so you probably don't need to worry about that much. And there's probably a few that really care about giving him that. So what exactly am I trying to do with this video? Am I trying to stir up some conflict? Or am I trying to prove to you that even though this is a completely subjective idea, that eggnog is actually wonderful for the soul? I guess I'll leave it up to you. I would love to know in the comments below what you guys think of eggnog, aside from all the other comments that I've already received. There's gotta be a reason why it's so divided. It's not a universally enjoyed holiday drink. But for those of us who do, I say cheers to you. I've basically eaten my dinner's worth of calories by using all the eggnog that I have in this video. There's a lot of people who also make their own eggnog, so for those of you who don't really like eggnog, I don't know if you're buying store brands or if it's some sort of family recipe, but maybe research it, and if you want to give us an alternative version of how you can make eggnog better, I would love to hear that. I would love to hear different versions of it. Or if you have like a eggnog cookie recipe or an eggnog cake recipe of any kind. I would love to know that, and I'm sure plenty of people would love to know that too. Even though maybe it's just half the people, I don't know. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, click right here to join the quest to discover, promote, review the best in entertainment that'll make you say yes. I suppose not liking eggnog is all bad. Therefore, there is more for us who do care about it. I am truly thankful. I don't know which brand I prefer, as long as I have some.